Hi everybody, welcome back to Marie's Kitchen. I'm so glad you're here. Today we're making pimento cheese. Pimento cheese is often called the caviar of the South or Southern pate, and basically it's a cheesy spread that can be used as a sandwich filling or as a dip with raw vegetables and crackers as an appetizer. Many recipes from pimento cheese are basically just grated sharp cheddar cheese and mayonnaise plus pimentos, and for me that's a little bit too much mayonnaise. So in my recipe I use cream cheese, sharp cheddar cheese, and a little bit of mayo along with some other seasoning and spices plus the pimentos, of course. So it's really creamy and delicious, and you're not just getting a big mouthful of mayonnaise. So I can't wait to share this one with you. Let's get started. Okay, first up, we're gonna grate our cheddar cheese. This is 8 ounces or 1 block of sharp cheddar cheese. I'm just gonna cut that into quarters so it'll fit in my food processor here. If you don't have a food processor, you can grate by hand, or you could buy it already grated. The already grated is gonna have some anti-caking agents on it, so it might have a little bit different texture in the end, but you can use it if you know, in a pinch. So I'm just gonna turn this on and drop our cheese right into it. I have the grater blade on top, and you just use this little attachment here. You place this attachment on, then you slide this on top, close it up, and we'll turn this on and drop in our cheese. All done. Now you may have some cheese up here in the rim. We can just scrape that out and add it to it. A friend of mine is having a master's party, so I'm actually making this for that. So if you watch the Masters, you know they've been serving pimento cheese there at Augusta National since the beginning, and I think it's still just $1.50. You pay the same price. So it's just a classic, and it's a fun way to celebrate the Masters if you enjoy golf. Now we don't need to clean this. We're gonna keep using it. Just pop it right back on and add our blade like that. Now to the bowl, we're gonna add 8 ounces cream cheese. Here's some trivia for you. So do you think that pimento cheese originated in the North or the South? It's very popular in the South, but it actually originated in the North. So what I read is that companies like Philadelphia Cream Cheese were starting to make cream cheese, and then people were also starting to import pimentos from Spain. They didn't have them here in the States at the time. This was in the 1800s, I think. So they were importing pimentos and then mixing that with the newly developed cream cheese to make a cheese spread. And so that's how it originated, but then of course became very popular in the South in this new version that it is now. To the cream cheese, we're gonna add 2 tablespoons mayonnaise, and I always use Hellmann's. Next is 1/2 teaspoon kosher salt, then 1/2 teaspoon garlic powder, 1/2 teaspoon onion powder, and one of my favorites I use in a lot of different dishes is smoked paprika, and we're gonna use 1/2 teaspoon of that as well. Isn't this so easy? You'll just need your 2 measuring spoons, mayonnaise and spices. So your 1/2 teaspoon. We're also gonna add 1/2 teaspoon of stone ground or Dijon mustard. And then if you like, you can add a little sprinkle of cayenne pepper. It's always nice for some heat. And then a little bit of black pepper as well. Now we're gonna mix this to combine. I'm gonna scrape down the sides and give it one more mix. If you don't have a food processor, you can use beaters for this or your KitchenAid stand mixer. You just wanna mix in that cream cheese with all the spices. All right, looks good, nice and creamy and smooth. Next, we'll add back our grated cheese and our pimentos, and that's it. So this is very quick and easy to make. So pimentos are just diced red bell peppers, roasted, and you can just keep a couple of jars of these in your pantry, and then it'll be really easy to whip this up. This is a 4-ounce jar. Let's see if I can open it. No, I can't. I cannot open a jar without thinking about Seinfeld. Opening the pickles. Okay, let's try this thing. Okay, there we go. Now I'm gonna drain this. There's some liquid in there. We don't want this to get real liquidy, so let me pop over and get my strainer. We'll drain this over here. Okay, we've got that strained out. Now we'll add the pimentos back to our food processor and then add back our 8 ounces of grated sharp cheddar cheese. Now after this, I'm gonna show you a way to serve this that is so delicious. It's a little surprising, but it's so good. I can't wait to show you. So let's pulse this just to combine. We don't wanna make it, fully smooth. You want kind of some texture in there with the cheese. There we go. And we'll scrape down the sides, and that is about done. I'll give it one more pulse. There we go. So I'll show you how to serve this as a dip and then also as a sandwich. Can you believe how easy and affordable this is to make? It's such a great appetizer, so simple, and it's always a crowd pleaser. So here you go, we've got our pimento cheese, and in this a beautiful blue bowl. I got a set of these on Amazon. I have the plates, now I have some bowls, and I really love them. I'll put a link in the description box below if you'd like to check it out. The blue really is really pretty with the orange, isn't it? Okay, now for serving, I put out a bunch of raw vegetables to go with our bowl of pimento cheese. And then on this side, I think I'll add some pita chips, or you could do some potato chips. Just trying to keep it simple. So we've got some whole grain pita chips there, and then my favorites are the Stacy's, the Thins, pita chips Thins. They're thinner and a little easier on your teeth, and they're just really nice and light, so they're my favorite. Isn't that pretty? So this is great and easy to take to a party, and then if you like, I'm gonna show you my super secret serving idea. It's hot honey. I know it sounds crazy on pimento cheese, but trust me, there's a little bit of spice and a little bit of sweet, and it's really good. So you can drizzle it on top if you like, or I guess you could serve it just alongside and tell people to drizzle it on top. I'm gonna make myself a little taste here with the pita chip. I'm gonna put a little hot honey on it like this. So good. Why is the honey so good on it? I don't know, but it's really, really good. Now, for the party that I'm going to, where I'm bringing the pimento cheese, that one I'm gonna bring little finger sandwiches. So I'm gonna show you how to make those. I'd love to know if you ate pimento cheese growing up, or if you still do, if you have memories of it. Did your mom used to make it? Leave those in the comments. I love hearing food memories, so share those with me. My memory is my parents didn't buy it or make it, but my best friend, or one of my friends at the time, Sarah, we'd go to her house and her mom would serve it, and Sarah really liked it on white bread like this. So maybe her mom was from the South, I don't know. So what I'm gonna do is use a little bit of the hot honey, and this is optional, because I know it's not for everybody, but you spread a little hot honey on the bread, and it's so surprising and very, very subtle. Now, what I'm using for the bread, you can use standard white bread with the crusts. It's a little bit hard to cut the crusts off if you're trying to make finger sandwiches. It's hard to make it like really even. I ended up getting all these mismatched shapes, and I just really wanted something that was really nice and even and also easy. So I got this crustless white bread, bare bread. This one's the H-E-B. And so we'll just put our pimento cheese on there with the hot honey. Now what I do for the finger sandwiches, instead of doing these long thin ones, which you can do, I prefer just to do right down the middle and then right down the middle again. And so you have it just quarters. And aren't those nice and easy? Whenever I'm doing the finger sandwiches and try to do it into thirds, it's always, again, they're all different sizes, and it just doesn't look as pretty as a presentation. So if this is for a party and you want them all even, try this method. Make a few more, do some hot honey, and we'll do our pimento cheese. And then for the party, I've just got this tray that I found at Home Goods. Oh, take me to Home Goods. I could hang out there forever. So we'll just put our little sandwiches on there, and I'll probably have some. Okay, now we get to try a sandwich. Yum, that looked good. Just right. That little hint of sweet from the honey is so good. Delicious. I hope you get to try these. Thanks so much for watching. If you like this video, be sure to give it a thumbs up. Also hit the subscribe button and the bell button for notifications. And if you can find the hype button along that like button bar, hit that too. That would be so helpful. All your support, your comments, subscriptions, likes helps so much on my YouTube channel. So I really appreciate your support. For this recipe and more, head over to my website, marieseva.com. There you can print out this recipe and all my recipes, and if you like, put them in a notebook and make your very own Marie's Kitchen cookbook for free. My goal is to give you some really easy recipes that turn out great every time, so you can build some confidence in the kitchen and feel really inspired to share good food with people that you love. From my kitchen to yours, thank you.